Hi guys, a while back I did a little video test flying these super gliders from Poundland. It's a 6-pack and it did actually fly okay. Just these paper covered foam gliders. Obviously that's the fuselage. Wing, tail, and then you have these propellers, which at first glance you might think are just decorative, but actually they're the nose weight. So that's the shaft of the propeller, goes through there, and you stick it on there. And I was wondering whether we could catapult launch them instead. And I had an idea while I'm sitting here at my desk doing some 3D design work. How about if I 3D print a hook to go on the front, like that, with those little pins that are going to go right through and through there. And then we got a hook. I've no idea if this will work, but I thought it'd be interesting to try it. Looks like I should have made that just a little bit smaller. That's just a little bit too tight a fit to stay there. But we got the general idea. Yeah, this piece here is just a bit too big. It's not fitting inside there properly. I suspect it would if I push hard enough, but I think it will still hold it in place anyway. Rubber band, yeah. So that's what I was thinking, a simple conversion, and we should be able to give it a test flight. I won't put the rest of it together just now, and now that I've checked that, I think I'll print another one. As I say, make that just a tiny bit smaller so it slides inside neatly. That's normally I'd have the hook further back, but that was for simplicity of printing it all in one piece. Yeah, looks like that might work. So maybe tomorrow we'll give it a try, depending on the weather. I decided to do version 2. Just change the size of that slightly so it fits in there better. So another one in there. Well, it's still not going through. It fits in there now, that's not stopping it. But obviously, if we pull this apart, you get a little bit of flashing round the edge there from the foam. So that's filling up the gap, the hole. I might have to make that hole a tiny bit bigger so it goes through nicely. I expect if I use a pair of pliers or something to push it through, it'll go through that bit better. Oh, that went through that time. Yeah, you need something a bit stronger to push through. Version 3, got my little plate for pushing it through. That's the previous 2 attempts. So that sits there. Goes there. And then put that on the back so we can squeeze it up tight. I did think that if I needed to, I could use this. It still hasn't gone in as far as I meant it to. Why didn't that happen? Ah, that's better. Positive little click as it went through that time. Maybe I'm too much of a perfectionist. Yeah, proper little click. Right, so that's 3 of them. Because it's probably upset the balance, those are going to be heavier than the original propellers, so it's going to be a bit nose heavy. We'll have to try them out. A little bit windy. Right, Hops Road playground, green area, whatever, park. So we'll try my modified Poundland super gliders. Catapult launch. See how we get on. Right, I'll take the 1 rather than the whole pack of 6. because we just want to see if that modification works. I suspect I've made it a little bit nose heavy, but we can always trim up the tail a bit to give it extra lift. And it's a little bit windier than I'd hoped, as you can probably hear. Right, straight into the wind. That was promising. I suppose I should have tried a hand launch first. Well, despite me thinking that I've made it nose heavy, that's still climbing rather easily. Well, it's certainly easier than throwing it. You may notice this is actually proper hobby grade rubber I'm using from my normal Catapult launch aeroplanes. About with the wind behind us. Certainly the hook works. Wind behind me. There we go. So if you're lazy like me, and don't want to use your arm throwing, this attachment works. Better, better, better. I think we've done enough to demonstrate the theory works. I think that'll do for today. Now he's sitting in the car waiting to go home. So I'm going to class that as a success. Could do better, but the basic theory, 3D printed little clip-on hook, works fine. Thanks for watching. If you want more information, check down below in the video description. If you like this video, you might like this one up here. And if you want to subscribe, you can check out my channel over here. Up here is my latest video on my channel, and down here is a video playlist associated with the video you've just watched. Thanks again for watching.